What's up, you beautiful, amazing people? You're back. Thank you. First off, I just want to say thank you guys for 500 subscribers. But I don't even look at it as subscribers. I just look at it as 500 people that want to learn about what I got going on. So thank you for that. We're going to talk about these groovy bad boys up here. You feel me? I just put my hair in a style that, well, I just got done doing a haircut. I think it's like 10 p.m. The guy was like, yo, I need a cut. I said, yo, I'm kind of busy, but what the money looking like? He said, yo, I'll pay you double. I said, all right, bet. So I cut his hair, tied my hair up. This is what I do, get it out of my face. But then when I let it down, this is how it's shaking. This is how it's rocking now. I don't know if there's a huge difference from last time. Let's see if I can like get it out and shit. But this is how we looking. This is me. And to like compare to where I was at to where I am now, mind blowing. Should have do with the mixed locks. It just, you got the perfect combination of the curl and the straight hair, so it'll grow at an exponential rate. You feel me? The first main thing was when I started off and I like started getting locks. Like if you see right here, like in the base now, is getting loose, like loose as fuck, right? You're like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? Da da da. That happens for me because I was trying to grow out the front taper. The front taper before was like, it's probably about an inch, but now it's like gone because I grew it out. But when it was growing out, I would pretty much just like grab all this hair that I could see when it was dry. You can probably do this when it's wet. It might be easier, but I just would go in and then kind of like ravel it up a little bit. I know that when I'd go like this, I kind of just like roll it together. It's not the cleanest, neatest job, but it like kind of gets those flyaways out of there. So now a situation like, say this hair, where it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on up here? I kind of go in now, like grab that curl and I like roll it in like this. It's the same process. That's why I'm tired of these hairs going out. You can kind of grab it and maybe like thread it, I guess, but you're just pushing it into the base, if that makes sense. So you're pushing it in there. It's kind of like a crochet hook would do. It's like I'd rather just grab my fingers, push it in, and then like ravel it up again, get to that point, and then ba-boom. You feel me? So that's probably like one of the easier ways that I'd say you could do it. Another way is just get a fucking retwist. Like, I don't know why you're waiting to get a retwist. Just get a retwist. Just get a 2-strand twist. In a while, I went and did singular locks, I guess you could say. So I went in, just grabbed a little bit of gel. I use again, all I use is this Tropical Roots locking gel. That's all I use. You can buy it from, I have a Cocoa Beauty and BP, shout out BP, from like Sally's. I haven't seen it at Walmart or anything, but you can probably just buy it online. So I'll grab like a little bit of it, spray bottle, spray my roots a little bit, and I'll grab the gel, go in, and I twisted it. So I did that for each individual lock that I got. And then I went and I just did that, and then obviously it grows itself out and whatever. I know I said in the past that the best method for retwisting is 2 strands, and I still think it is 2 strands, but it's like, don't be afraid to try different styles. The only difference now with mixed locks, or looser curled locks, I guess you could say, compared to a tighter curled lock, is that it's going to take longer for that new growth to actually lock in. That's the part where it's like, it's unraveling, what do I do? Trust me, I've been there. I've seen it. It's okay. Your scalp is like getting flaky. For example, the flakiness, that's another big part too. I feel like that's just a big part with like any locks. How do I eliminate the flakes? Like I said, I was scared about the products that I wanted to use for my hair because I didn't want to go over the max. I didn't want to do like too much shit. What the heck? This was like the first oil that I've ever used with my hair. This is probably like one of the only oils I've ever used with my hair. You've seen it probably everywhere. You can get it at Walmart and Target, and that's where I've seen it. That's where I've got it from. But it's literally just tea tree oil. tea tree. It smells pretty good. So massage it in your scalp so it can help with the flakiness. And then you can like kind of like rub it into your hair a little bit too so it smells better. The cheapest, light, you know, I knew I wasn't gonna get a lot of buildup from it, because I do know there's some oils out there that can fuck your shit up. So you better watch out for that. The question that people have been asking is just like, oh, how do I like wash my scalp, or when should I wash my scalp? When you do wash your hair before the retwist, you know, I'd say just go for a shampoo. You don't really have to go crazy with the conditioner, because all the conditioner is gonna do is like, yeah, it conditions it, but it's like, I feel like that's more of like a curl kind of thing. That's more of like you want your curls to pop. You want it. We are making rope out of our hair. We don't care about conditioner. Me, I don't. You probably do. I don't. Detox shampoo. I don't know how to fucking say it, but I think you can get it from like Ultra Beauty or something. But I've had this whole bottle, that whole process as well. Like, this is how much I've used. Like, you don't even need to use a lot. Just squirt some in your palm, rub it in, and then just remember just the roots. Because then if you go in and you start like when you're in the beginning stages and you try to fuck up the curl, like you're trying to like rake it through, you're gonna ruin them. Just get the roots, because it's the new growth you're trying to, you know, to cultivate, I guess you could say. So if you're always doing that every time new growth comes, your locks will be fine. So trust me. The locks, it's a process. Like when people want to start, you know, you look at this end product, you're like, wow, I wish I could get that like that. Nah, like you have to go through the process. It's delayed gratification. Like, this hair is delayed gratification. Like this look, the ability to do anything, the versatility, it's delayed gratification. All my homies that started to get locks and they were like, bro, I don't know if I can thug it out, bro. Like my locks look ugly. I said, bro, just trust the process. You'll be good. And now their locks are growing and they're like, oh, Cam, you were right. These are my kids. These are your kids on your fucking head. Cultivate them. Take care of them. Don't neglect them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you go to sleep, wear your fucking bonnet. Try to wear it anytime you put your head on any surface. If you're getting blacked out drunk, make sure you got your bonnet. If you're getting high out of your mind and you're about to take a nap, make sure you got your bonnet. I don't care what you're doing, even if you're taking a little power nap, make sure the bonnet goes on your head. Because let me tell you this, the bonnet protects your locks. Maybe you had a girl over and she brought some shit onto your pillow and you didn't know until you went to sleep, and then your hair picked it up like a fucking vacuum and now it's all in your hair. You see the motherfuckers with like lint in their hair and stuff like that, it's probably because they didn't wear a bonnet. You know, and I don't want to jinx myself, but like, I wear my bonnet to protect myself for that sole reason. So that's why I say wear that motherfucking bonnet always. Natural look, it's natural for a reason. I haven't used a crochet hook. I've started off freeform method, so I literally let my curl pattern go. That's why people are like, oh, how'd you get your locks thick, I guess you could say. It's just because I had a bigger curl pattern when I started, so that's why it went the way it did. You're maintaining something that is growing out of you. You're making sure that it doesn't get messed up or fucked up. Like, you are actively taking care of it and you're taking care of yourself. Like, you know how many people are like, when you start off with the locks, and I know you heard it, it's just like, oh, why you got the locks? Why are you doing this? Da, da, da. It's like, bro, I wanted to get locks, like, and I feel like I could pull them off. And now look at you, you can pull them off. So it's like, just if you feel like you want to get locks, do it. You know, if you feel like you want to take the natural method that I did, do it, because this is the result. I'm giving you guys the formula. This is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're starting out with locks, do freeform. That's just my opinion. Don't hate me for it, but that's just my opinion. The way locks combine naturally compared to like instant lock, it's not, your hair is not following into that coil, I guess you could say. It's not grabbing the dead hair in the way that it's supposed to. So people will start off with like instant locks, locking their shit up, but then when the new growth comes, that new growth doesn't even want to lock up because it's not trained. You know what I'm saying? So I gave him my best advice. I said, if you did start off with like crochet hook and you have new growth that's coming in, try your best to get that new growth and start to coil, because maybe you can preserve it and have that new growth coil in, and then that rest would be like the instant lock. I'm gonna get a retwist soon. I'm gonna get 2-strand twist. But I think I'm gonna try thugging out like the natural look right now. I like it, just going out, just being free. You know, it's like you show off the length. You know, you did that shit. Like show off for that shit. So that's what I gotta say about locks. I hope you guys really just took something from this video and you put it here, and then you put it here, and then you put it here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to give you information so then you can go back and be like, wow, that guy's YouTube video really fucking it just sat with me, you know, and I learned so much. Now, I don't want this video to be too long because I don't know how long I've been fucking talking now, but I hope you got some good information out of this video, and I hope you stick around for the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And I want to keep making videos like this for you guys. Keep asking me the questions, keep asking me what you should do and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you my best input, I guess you could say. Selling clothes. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. I sell clothes, but they're not like your normal day-to-day clothes. Like, you just check it out. But I love you guys. Don't forget it. That was a lot. That was a lot of fucking information that you guys want. Gotta trust the process, because at the end of the day, I can't sit here and say it's gonna be this exact month and this exact time and this. Just try it and see if you can thug it out, because then it'll get better. Because when I did it, I was just like, fuck it. Like, I kind of saw something happening, so I'm like, let me just trust the process. Now we're here, so just trust the process. My name is Cameron Safak, and you just watched a Cam's Cuts video on Locs. Deuces, motherfucker.